Hey guys, Tony Hannity's here from Lazy Tech TV, and yesterday I threw up a video for the Honor 8, and so far it's doing pretty good, but I've had a few questions regarding how to activate the smart features with the fingerprint scanner as well as the knuckles, and let me go ahead and show you that right now. So again, to recap, when it comes to the fingerprint scanner, aside from it just being a fingerprint scanner to unlock your device, which is, as you can see here, really quick, you can actually use it as a button. So I've pre-programmed it, or rather it came out of the box pre-programmed to do three things. If I hold it down, it launches the flashlight. If I do a single tap on it but don't hold down, it launches the camera. If I do a double tap, it takes a screenshot. Now, to get to that, it's actually quite simple, but you have to go through a few hoops. From the main screen, you're going to swipe down, click on Shortcuts, and then Settings. From Settings, you would think you go to Fingerprint ID because it's using the Fingerprint ID. So you click in there, and it tells you, okay, you can go ahead and do fingerprint management, so you can set up as many, up to a certain amount of fingerprints that you want to be able to unlock your device. Touch and hold gestures, you can actually answer a phone call from it, and those are actually fairly useful functionalities. I'm not gonna lie, but we're actually looking for those smart functionalities, activating the camera, doing a screenshot, and if you scroll through here, it doesn't show it. So you back out, and where you're gonna find it actually is still in the same area, but it's under Smart Assist. So if you open up Smart Assist and you go to Smart Key, because this is a smart key, it's going to let you customize those three functionalities of the fingerprint scanner. So if you do a press, as you can see here, it says camera, but you can make it do almost anything. You can have it open up an application, you could have it be a shortcut to be a voice note, or you could have it go into your files or a specific music application. Very, very useful if you want quick action to one of your most favorite apps, like Snapchat or Pokemon Go. And you can do that for any of those three smart key functionalities. Once you get into the habit of using the rear fingerprint scanner for access to those applications, it is very, very useful in your workflow. Now, the other thing that is a little bit harder to demonstrate on camera, but I will do my best, is the usability of your knuckles. And like I said, I don't quite understand why you would use this, but there was one functionality with the two knuckles that I wasn't quite aware of until just now. If you double tap the screen with your two knuckles, doesn't matter which knuckles really, but if you just double tap the screen, there's actually an integrated on-screen video recorder. So it will actually record your screen for you. So like I said, it's really hard to kind of demonstrate, but you're gonna take your two knuckles and double tap the screen. And then there's this little doodad that's going to pop up. And then almost immediately it starts recording, as you can see by that little recording thing in the upper left-hand corner. From what I can tell, not only does it do video, but it also does audio. So this is actually very useful if you want to record gameplay like, I hate to say it, Pokemon Go. I was using AZ Screen Recorder, which is free. You don't need root and works on any device. But if you don't want to, bog down your memory capacity with another screen recorder app on the Honor 8, there's one already built in. It's kind of cool. So again, where do we go to activate that? Well, you swipe down, again, go to Shortcuts, then you go to Settings, and you actually go into the same section, Smart Assistant. So go and click into Smart Assistant, and then you go into Motion Control. You're going to see on the bottom part, it says Knuckle Gesture. Smart screenshot on or off. So that's the smart screenshot where you use your two knuckles, and there's even a scrolling screenshot that you can do if you want to take a screenshot of a text message conversation, which, that can be kind of useful if you need to blackmail someone. Just saying. But underneath it is the thing that we're talking about here, and that is draw. So if you click and draw, you have to turn that off or on, and then you have four options of 4 letters. So if you draw a C, by default it's camera. If you draw an E, by default it's Chrome, because if you draw an M, that's music, makes sense. And you draw a W, that's weather, that's fine too. Same thing though, you can click on Chrome, or rather you click on the letter E, and you could have it open up email, because that makes more sense, right? So click on email, and that's it. So to activate a knuckle, you bring a knuckle up from your left or right hand, and hopefully you have both. And then you have to be kind of forceful. So you have to tap hard and then draw, and it doesn't have to be an uppercase E or uppercase C. I don't think it even knows the difference between uppercase or lowercase c. So let's take a look at how it is when you want to open up email. Again, you're going to hold down on it, and you're going to see kind of that pulsing light by your knuckles. And you draw the E. And there it is, email. I mean, I haven't set it up, but that's email. I don't use that email, I use inbox. Anyway, so that's it. That's how you activate those two functionalities. And there's a few more things that you may or may not have seen on the screen here. One thing that I forgot to mention in the other review, when you go into Smart Assistant for motion control, you can turn off or on the motion to mute your phone if you flip your phone, or if you want, you can actually, if you want to reduce the ring volume as you're picking it up from the table, it reduces the ring volume. It uses the accelerometer for that. Using all those functionalities, specifically the motion where it uses the gyroscope and accelerometer, that may or may not affect your battery life, but the battery life on this already is still pretty damn good, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Let me know if you guys are going to use any of these functionalities. I'll tell you this though, I am not going to use the knuckles, because just demonstrating for you guys in the past, how long I've been doing this, the less than 10 minutes, my knuckles hurt. So I'm going to stick to the old-fashioned way. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and we will try and get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube, Lazy Tech TV, and we will talk to you guys in the next one. Late.